This last news story coming from Richard Lawler over at The Verge. Nintendo's Wii U and 3DS online services will shut down in April. Rest in peace.
Keep reading, go ahead.
Oh, okay. Next spring, Nintendo will shut down the online services behind nearly all of its 3DS and Wii U software, affecting multiplayer and other connected features. According to Nintendo, this also includes online cooperative play, internet rankings, and data distribution. News of this April 2024 shutdown follows the return of online features for the Wii U versions of Mario Kart 8 and Splatoon, which had disappeared between March and August while Nintendo dealt with a vulnerability related to online play. One service that will continue operating for now is Pokemon Bank, the cloud storage service that launched in 2013 with Pokemon X and Y. Although you may want to transfer that collection to the newer Pokemon Home setup, the gaming offline is still possible. Also, this FAQ from Nintendo says that players will be able to download patches and re-download games purchased from the eShop for the foreseeable future. eShop sales of Wii U and 3DS games ended in March of this year. So there's no specific date listed for the shutdown yet. Nintendo's FAQ also mentions that if an event occurs that would make it difficult to continue online services for Nintendo 3DS and Wii U software, we may have to discontinue services earlier than planned. And Spot Pass features are also going away, but Nintendo says that Street Pass links between 3DS family systems will continue to work anywhere you can find someone else who has one, even after these servers go away.
Well, yeah, it's built into the hardware.
Yeah.
Basically, they said, we're going to put this back up, and we're trying to leave it till April. But if y'all hack it again, it's over. It's done.
We're going to give you a chance for a few more months, but don't screw this up.
Right.
This is sad. I mean, I know 3DS has been around a long time. Like, it's an old system, so I'm not mad at him for it necessarily. Like, it makes sense, but it's also like, I don't know. Yeah, it's the end of an era, you know?
It's the end of an era, yeah. Some may say one of their best.
The 3DS, one of their best systems.
That's what some may say. I say it's an excellent system. It's not the DS, isn't it?
Okay.
Not, it has an excellent library, of course, but when you put it up to something like that, that's a tough act to follow. The DS is a tough act to follow. I mean, you're talking about hits and hits and hits and hits and hits and hits and hits. And 150 million consoles sold. But
yeah,
3DS definitely held its own.
Yeah.
It's always sad to see, not sad, but kind of like it brings you around to, time doesn't wait for anybody. It's been 10 years. 10 years.
That's what's wild too. Like, it's almost like is it really been that long? Like, there's no way it's actually been that long. It's kind of
10
wild.
years. We're in a totally different generation for Nintendo's main console now. So the fact that you're still going to be able to download your games is awesome.
Yeah. So it's not like you're totally like all your digital purchases aren't just like
are cut off,
gone. Like that sucks.
Oh boy.
That would be insane. But
the physical only people would have had a field day with that. See, they took your games. You don't own anything.
Man, that's actually something. This is a little off topic, but as far as download digital games, I need to do some research on it. But I've been having issues with my PS3 downloading games digitally that I had purchased previously. Like, I get this error code. I forget what the code is, but I need to do some research on it because that's something that's like, as far as I know, PlayStation hasn't shut down PS3 servers.
PSP.
At least they did PSP, but not PS3. That's what's strange to me. So the physical
maybe look the error code up online and see what it says.
the physical gamers can have a field day with that one. They're like, you should have bought physical PS3 games. And to that, I'd say they didn't sell Metal Gear Solid 1 as a physical game for PS3. You had to buy it digitally through the PS3 Classics collection. So
why don't you have an IKEA Billy shelf full of games in your room, huh? What do you mean you don't like clutter, huh?
I got enough clutter. I don't need to add video games to the mix. I mean, I do have a couple games.
Why don't you have an entire game room in your house, huh? Are you a real gamer? Go sit down somewhere.
Go take a chill pill.
Go take a bath. How about that?
Go take a bath. Go touch some grass.
Yeah, 3DS was awesome. This was only a matter of time. We knew it was coming too, so that makes it more evident why it doesn't hurt as bad to see this one go. If it was out of nowhere, it would have definitely sucked. But they told us a long time ago.
For me though, too, it's just like I've only just got a 3DS in the last year and a half, 2 years. So it is kind of like, oh man, I'm just getting it now. It's like going away. But that was my own fault for buying it 10 years too late. Like I did it to myself. But it is just jarring when it's just like, I got this new shiny thing to me. And then like to be like, oh no, this new shiny thing is actually old and it's going away and I need to like enjoy it as much as I can before it just disappears.
I will tell you, this has lit a fire under me to go ahead and get all my previous generation Pokemon that I want to get and bring them forward from like the 3DS games, the Sun and Moon and X and Y. Because after this, there's not really going to be a way to bring them up outside of Pokemon Bank.
Yeah, like how, I guess I'm even thinking in my head, like, I don't know. I mean, I know it, obviously, this is already kind of been happening for a couple generations, but I don't know. In my head, I'm just thinking like, oh, there's some Pokemon, like, you can only get through certain games. It's like, what do you do? Like, what do you do once that disappears? Like, I don't know. Like,
that's it.
Because they're starting to remaster some of the old ones and stuff like that. So I guess that kind of solves the issue, but they're not coming out with remakes of the old ones fast enough to be able, like, what if I want to have all 1,000 whatever odd Pokemon there are? Like, you know, like after this goes down, like it's going to make it, and if Pokemon Bank ever goes away, like that's going to make it really hard to do, I think, right?
Impossible.
Because not everything is available on Switch games. Like they're doing their best, but it's not all there from what I understand. So
no,
I don't know.
All 1,000 are not even close. They've been adding more, but it's not the original. It's not every Pokemon, which is kind of, I mean, it's kind of crazy. But when you remember there's like 6 people that work at Game Freak, it's like, oh yeah.
That's true. What they need to do is just bring all the Pokemon games, the old ones, to the Switch Online service, and then it solves that issue. And figure out a way to link it so you can link it to the Pokemon, whatever that.
This is all possible, by the way. They won't do it because they want to charge you $9.99 per game.
That's fine. I'd pay $10 a game too.
Easy.
Just bring them to the service. Make them available, and I'd pay $10 a game.
Just like the 3DS ones with online trading and online battles. Let's do it. What are we waiting for?
And allow you to link it to Pokemon Home.
Yeah.
So then I can still take it from Pokemon Red to Sword and Shield if I wanted to. Why not?
I refuse to believe it's impossible. It's not. They are able, if they can do it on 3DS to make it connect to Pokemon Bank and have wireless trading and wireless battles, then they can do it with Switch.
Just make like you were saying before with The Last of Us, make a DX version of like all the different old Pokemon games. So red, blue, green, gold, silver, whatever, crystal, like just make them all like DX versions with online capabilities, and boom, you're set. You're good to go.
Put them all in a pack.
Or just re-release like Fire Red and those ones basically, because they all
they're pretty much remakes of it. Yeah, put them all in a pack. $60, done. Here, boom. Take it.
Roasted. Come on, Nintendo. What are you doing over there? Just wasting all this potential. Sad.
They're like, sir, we are making money hand over fist. You know how many people bought the Mario movie? You know how many people are getting ready to buy Mario Wonder? We're good. We can put Pokemon on the back burner.
Thank you so much for watching that clip from our podcast. Remember, if you want to watch the full episode, link will be in the description below. You can click on that and check it out. We got listener questions. We got more news segments. We got what you playing. We got a lot of fun things. So yeah, more than just the news. There's a lot more to the show that you should go check out. So remember, click that link in the description. Check out that full episode.